The treacherous stage, which took the riders from Argentina to Chile, so the leaders of the bikes and cars categories increased their advantages. Peter Ansel threatened Nasser Al-ATTIYAH for a long time, so did Al-RAJHI, but the Qatari handled the Copiapo dunes best. He was the fastest at the end of the stage and has an 8-minute lead over Giniel de Villiers at the GC. Joan BARREDA BORT's position at the top of the standings is even more comfortable as his first pursuer, COMA, trails 13 minutes adrift. The title holder is still waiting for a stage success. The stage 5 between Copiapo and Antofagasta was the first to take all the contestants on the same route, 458 kilometers of time section, which was simply too fast to be a procession. After a few frustrating results, COMA finally got his first stage win in this 2015 Dakar and narrowed his gap on BARREDA. On the contrary, Nasser Al-ATTIYAH increased his lead over all his pursuers. Confident enough, he let his teammate Vladimir VASILYEV grab a first stage success in this Dakar rally. Common course for all the categories today. As a result, the bikes were the first to leave in the morning at 9:30, and Joan BARREDA, who opened the tracks, was shortly disappointed after 30 kilometers or so. Or maybe, in order to avoid fesh areas, he purposely took his time. This way, he could be overpassed by COMA and then follow the KTM rider. COMA's navigating skills are not a myth. The 4-time winner has been shadowed by BARREDA in the first days. His winning spirit pushed COMA to his best and harvest his first stage success this year.
I was in front after 30 kilometers, and for the remaining 430 k's, I was opening the way, trying to keep a good rhythm without taking too many risks. It wasn't easy, but I'm happy with my day.
Despite his strategic break, BARREDA reached the finish line in second position, 2 minutes and 16 seconds behind. The dare paid off. There was no break allowed for this man. Pablo Quintanilla aimed to shine again on home soil for this second Chilean stage. After his good stage Wednesday, the KTM rider renewed his exploit to reach the third place for the second time in a row. His average speed, 98 km per hour. Paulo Gonçalves knew he was in danger after a low 15 minutes on Wednesday. The Portuguese clocked in 5th place, 4 minutes 30 from COMA. For Nasser Al-ATTIYAH, the goal in this stage was to take a third stage success in 5 days, but the Qatari saw another mini driver take the win. Vladimir VASILYEV, best 2014 rookie, is a 39-year-old Russian, and this Thursday he made no mistake and got a taste of success. He arrived just 20 seconds before another ambitious driver, YAZEED AL-RAJHI from Saudi Arabia on Toyota. After a difficult day during stage 4, Robbie Gordon managed to rebound and completed the stage podium. Al-ATTIYAH settled for the 4th place of the day. It was enough to increase his advantage over Giniel de Villiers. The South African 6th of the stage is relegated 10 minutes 35 behind the overall leader at the GC. For his part, Stefan Peter Ansel's feelings behind the wheel improved day after day. The Frenchman confirmed it today with a 5th place, taking him to the 9th place overall. However, Peugeot was unfortunate once again with a new mechanical failure. After Carlos Sainz's 4th stop on Wednesday, today Cyril Desprez had to repair for several hours. One of the main attractions of the Dakar, and certainly a crowd favorite, is the Beetle-type car of Stéphane Henrat. The Belgian returned to the Dakar after a 4-year absence and fully designed his vehicle that he named the Dunbee.
It's a car that we voluntarily built much smaller. Everything is smaller with a small engine. It's probably the lightest car of the race. It remains the adventure of David against Goliath, a little beetle fighting it out with the big monsters of the rally.
So far, so good for the Belgian. In his Dunbee, he was in 30th position after stage 4. This 5th stage was tight in terms of time differences, 20 seconds between VASILYEV and Al-RAJHI. After the first day's mishaps, Nani Roma was 8th of the stage, 10 minutes adrift. After 3 stage podiums so far, COMA was rewarded at last as he got his first stage success in 2015. The surprise of the day came from Stefan Svitko, who lived his best day to date on the Dakar with a 4th position at the finish line. Consequently, he progresses at GC to 9th place. The northern path along the Pacific Ocean will continue on Friday with 255 kilometers of special to and in the famous dunes of Iquique. For the bikes, it's the last stage before rest day, so the riders get an extra gift, 60 kilometers in breathtaking sand crests. Breathtaking were also this Thursday's landscapes.